Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Petey Prowlock, and Newcastle won 2-1 against Brentford on Sunday. But I've got to say, it was a shit performance, wasn't it? Brentford, especially outbattled were a lot of the time in the second half of the bloody game, as I thought. And I think, Christ almighty, how did we come away with 3 points after that, apparently? Because Brentford could have won. That could have just went over the line after it hit the inside of the post. Apparently they had 2 stonewall penalties as well. How on earth we got away with that? But my God, we have been really struggling a lot of the time since Jonjo Shelvey's been out through suspension as well. So, and I've got to say, I do apologise. This video has come 2 days late. I just never got the chance to do it in the last couple of days. So here I am back with it tonight. So, but as I was saying, that team struggling without Jonjo Shelvey. Well, we've got him back for the next game, but now we've got injuries to Dwight Gale, our top scorer of all time. We've even had to lose Hayden as well, and Anita. Anita off on a stretcher, which is worrying as well. My God. As well, and we've still got Mitrovic out as well. So I was feeling that was a broken leg after he got took off on a stretcher with oxygen. But I just heard, after he had it was just a cut. And that he must have been in absolute shock after that happened in Birmingham. You're just thinking, oh hey, at least it's not serious as what you thought it was going to be. Bloody hell, my God. But that team at the minute is lacking creativity, in my opinion. We've got Jack Colback, of all people, not fucking good enough at all, who runs back with the ball a lot of the time and gives away stupid fouls a lot of the time. Not good enough in a Newcastle shirt anymore, in my opinion. So I'd be happy to see the back of him leave this football club. Not good enough at all as well. So Perez put in a cracker for Daryl Murphy's goal, but still not impressed me at all this season. What on earth has happened? Well, if Diarmi's still in the Cup of Nations, is he still going to take over that number 10 role? Because I think that's a place that needs strengthening. The midfield at the minute needs strengthening. As I said, Colback, not good enough, not creative. Same with Hayden, not creative, but I think Hayden's a canny player. But I prefer Hayden over Colback any day. And those two, as I said in one of my previous videos, cannot play together at all. So we'll get the first goal. Dwight Gale receives the ball to him on the left-hand side. He dribbles all the way into the box. Nice, cool finish as well. But shame he had to go off injured, and it was a hamstring injury, so you could be talking weeks maybe for that. Hopefully not too serious at all. But as I said, he walked off pretty okay, so I'm hoping maybe a week or two, but we'll see if it's a bad strain or if it's a pull, or it could have a bit of a tear. I don't know what it could be, so still waiting on the news for that. So are we needing a new striker at least? What do you think? If we've only got Daryl Murphy at the minute as well. So them started to come back in the game towards the end of the first half. Had a couple of good chances, good save from Darlow. My God, Darlow's been on fire this season. Where could we have been if we kept Sells in bloody goal for the rest of the season so far? And second half, Brentford out-battled with big style. My God. Very worrying indeed. They get the equaliser from a corner. Darlow tries to punch it away. Then it comes on one of their heads to another player could save it. Then another player of theirs manages to tap it in. I'm surprised Brentford left their top goal scorer, Scott Hogan, out. He was on the bench because apparently he's going off to West Ham, but that was a surprising one in my opinion. Why did they not play him if that was going to be his last game of the season? And Brentford could have got something out of that. My God. They also could have had that one that could have just maybe went over the line. I've not seen it properly, so I don't know if that was over the line or not. But my God, looking lucky again. And they apparently had 2 stonewall penalties not given against them. Apparently it was for shirt grabbing. If you are caught shirt grabbing, boy, hey, you're asking for fucking trouble, aren't you? My God, but this, how did this come out of this came out of nowhere. Blimey, how did this come? My God, Perez on the left. What a beautiful ball he played, and on the outside of his right boot. Who is there? A man who is known to be a championship-proven goal scorer. When he's been fit, why have we not been playing him a lot of the time? Which is what I'm wondering a lot of the time. And I'm sure he is going to get his chance a bit more now. Daryl Murphy. Great header, lad. I don't know why we've not seen a lot of this kid. He apparently has been injured a few couple of times. But when he's been fit, it just feels like we've wasted him a little bit when he's been fit and he's not been involved in the squad. I feel like, well, I've probably wasted a little bit. Hopefully, he is going to get more chance after that now. But I've got to say, we are dying in need of players right now to come in. And I've been hearing rumours we are apparently going back to this old transfer policy where it was Graham Carr looking for signings. My God, I hope it's fucking bullshit. It was according to the Mirror. Of all people. Well, I've got to say, I hope it's bollocks, but I've got to say the tabloids do talk a lot of shit a lot of the time, in my opinion. So I'm hoping that's fucking bollocks at all time. Because if this was true, I think Raff would be at the door straight away thinking, oh, hey, if you're going back to this transfer policy and you gave me, and you said on that contract you were giving me, I was in control of transfers, bringing my own staff in at least. And if you've done that, and if that does happen, I think Raff would be gone straight away, because no manager will want to come in a lot of the time if the club already has a transfer policy. Leaving up to, who was it, Graham Carr. He was going in the French market every time, buying a bunch of fucking flops a lot of the time. Didn't work. So if we end up doing that, bad idea, absolutely fucking bad idea. The fans would be worried as hell, because all it takes. Could that happen and Rafa will just walk out. But I'm hoping that is absolute false what they've come out with. Hopefully it is. But what amazed me was Lee Ryder bloody tweeting it, who works for the freaking Chronicle, ended up retweeting it the other day, I believe. And I've got to say, Jesus Christ. Oh. But I'm hearing a lot of reports saying it's still Rafa in control of the transfers, which I hope it is. There's rumours that are going around of bringing Andros Townsend back, and I've seen a lot of debates about this, and people saying that he left with Lennon, didn't bring him back. I think I would have him back. I think he's a creative player, but I don't know. But I've got to say, we do need to strengthen him a lot. I think another striker should be brought in as well, so I would definitely bring in another striker, probably another winger or two. I think the defence is okay at the minute. We've still got, we're still playing with Clark. I know Mbemba's out, but we've still got Grant Hanley, who is back up. Lazar is back up if Dummer gets injured. Right back, well, does that need strengthening now if Anita's going to be out? But I still prefer Yedlin over Anita in the right back position as well. So, but I think the strongest point is the midfield. It's the creativity we need, because Colback and Hayden cannot do that. They're not creative players. Two defensive midfielders. And I've got to say, well, Colback, I don't think she deserves to play for Newcastle United anymore. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think, what you thought of the game, and what we need to do to strengthen this team so we are guaranteed at least promotion back to the Premier League come May. Give us a like on the video, subscribe for more videos. As I said, I do apologise for this coming out 2 days late, and I'll see you all later. Take care of yourselves. Glad we got that, but we do need to strengthen big time.